Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Horizons season of Elite Dangerous. We kicked off in episode 1 with an extended play, had a couple of missions flying around, basically in space, but now we have picked up 3 contracts for the same installation. The installation is Fowler Terminal, and we've already plotted a course in the galactic map. It's a large installation. It might be a high security one, which could be some real problems for us, but we will actually go ahead and just do what we can. All we need to do is access data. It might be private data, so we might get into a little bit of trouble. And while we're there, of course, we will always keep an eye out for those public data access terminals, which are usually around the base.
Engaged.
Vertical thrust to get off the pad. This is where I have my landing gear bound, so we'll go ahead and flip that switch. Full throttle. Using the gray thumb switch here, I have full power to engines. And we're going that way. As soon as I am no longer mass locked, which is about 2.5 kilometers off the ground, we'll just go directly into jump, which is this button right here. Ding!
Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging. Hello everyone who is tuning in live. I do my recordings live streaming on YouTube now. I don't actually have a regular schedule, but fairly soon
4, 3,
we're going to be releasing
1.
a plugin. I think it's a Google Chrome plugin that you can use that will alert you when I've started streaming live, so you can see this behind the scenes work that I do getting all my episodes put together. Or at least recording the episodes, not necessarily the editing part. And we're flying over here to Fowler Terminal, which is on a planet. And this exploration might take up. Now that we're within the system, we can actually find out. Excellent! Oh, awesome! So this is a large installation, but it's a low security installation, which means we can drive around without getting into trouble. The installation isn't going to care if we drive by through it with our SRV. They will care if we overfly it with the ship. So, you know, and it's a large installation, which means it's going to have a lot of defenses. And I don't want my ship getting shot at. And in typical SimGamer TV fashion, we nearly overflew the thing again. My tummy is getting rumbly. I don't even know what time it is. I've only been recording for 3 hours. I had breakfast 3 hours ago. Why is my tummy rumbly? So we're approaching Fowler Terminal. It's on the dark side of the planet. I'm going to aim for the horizon of this planet, which is kind of hard to see right now. We need to wait till I get outside of into its shadow so we can see it better. Or a planetoid. Is this a planet or a moon? It is a planet. An airless body. Siren A1. Aiming for the horizon. I have to remember to take in the sights as we do these kind of things. And we're almost there. There we go. On the dark side of the planet now, the ambient light will be much easier for us to see. This is a big freaking planet. It's got...
Orbital flight
I wonder what the
engaged.
G... I mean, we're at 0.9 Gs in orbit. So this is going to be a little ways to get there. We need to go ahead and orbital cruise. Put the sticker in the blue zone for maximum velocity. At 1 million meters, we'll go ahead and pitch over to fly down to this place. Yeah, maybe 1.5 because of the angle. I want to keep that destination at about 30 degrees down, 30 degrees down pitch for most efficient glide. Just like that. So let's head on in there. It is dark, 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 dark. And dropping from orbital cruise any moment now. There we go. We are now in glide. I'm going to kick it into full throttle here. Although the throttle doesn't make any difference at this point whatsoever. Alright, I don't want to fly over the thing, so I'm actually going to dive a little steep and set down nearby. We'll set down a couple of kilometers away. Make sure my lights are on. This should be good. It's pretty level ground. Whoa! Crash. 1.17 Gs. Let's get a little further away. Up. Flying backwards. Relying on the terrain radar. As we scrape the bottom. I think that basin right there is a pretty good spot. Right down here.
Landing gear deployed.
Maybe over this way. Here we go. This looks like it'll work. There we are. Oh my god. I have to have a really light... I have to remember to have a really light touch on the down thrust. We're at 1.17 Gs, so any little bit of down thrust is going to go a long way. Okay. Into the Scarab SRV. Let's go explore this installation. Head out the back of the ship. Turn around and see what we got. So, I showed this in a tutorial. But you can see now that we are actually in the here we go, on a high G world. Those thrusters that are attached to each of the wheels, like there's 6 of them, are pointed down. And what that does is it makes the Scarab a little bit easier to handle. Okay, I'm going to follow this signal because this is the way to the place. There it is, over the horizon there. High beams. We're bumping and grinding over hilly terrain right now. Full power to engines. Make sure I have enough jump boost if I need it. And look at that. It's kind of hard to see with the jostling all over the place, but you got the star field up there. I see a jump coming on. Jump! Not bad. Another jump. The wave scanner indicating there's plenty of signal over here for us to work with. So this installation probably has several data points. It might have up to 5. I don't even know. I might want to locate them all before I get myself into trouble. Oh, someone's cooking something in the kitchen and it smells amazing. Welcome to the installation, everybody. Hub access terminal. Let's take a look at our missions. Out of the turret mode. Let's see what we're supposed to be operations terminal. Operations terminal. And operations terminal. Excellent. So this is the hub access terminal. Let's see if it's private or public. That is public. Let's go ahead and scan it. Terminal accessed. Nothing changed. That looks like a power generator. What's over there? Whoa. A little unruly. Let's drive up on this thing. There's one of those data points. What I could do... Stop. Forward. Let's take a look. And see how many data points there are. I'll just go ahead and let this timer expire. 5. Alright, so we need to find all 5 data points. I'm not going to be able to find them very easily right now. This is a ramp. Good. I need to go hunting for them. What's that up there? Looks like a big go-away zone. Dunk. Security! Access security. Which is right over there. So we might be able to activate that and get inside. Maybe without going hostile. Who knows? Turret mode. That is private. As soon as we access that, this installation is going to begin firing at us. And that might be the thing we're looking for up there. That's probably it. Doesn't look like there's any other way up there. Operations terminal. Operations terminal was just there. Can we cheat? We can cheat. All right, we got the data. Now we need to get out of here. Oh, forward. Punch it. Run away! What's shooting at us? What do we got? Nothing? Just turrets? So there we have it. That was pretty successful, actually. I need to leave the settlement before I can recall my ship. And there are other things to find out here, actually. Take a listen. Hang on. Let's take a listen. That's a very interesting band. That's basically directly ahead of me. I'm going to see what that is while we're here. I'm not hearing a signal from this signal band. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I've never seen a signal band like that before. Might be a new mineral that I haven't discovered before. It's right in front of us. Like we're getting... That's an artificial signal. That is an artificial signal full of canisters. Unsecured canisters. Oh, we're calling our ship. 111 meters. What do we got here? T. Legal salvage. Welcome to a couple of thousand credits for free. There's 3 units of the stuff. Animal meat. Cargo bay is full. We still need to drive a little ways from the settlement before we recall a ship. That's a rather long timer for our recall. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed, I gotta say, with this X-55 Rhino. I've been playing Elite Dangerous, testing it out, learning what I can about planetary missions and stuff like that, so that, you know, I don't always like to do a first impressions because I don't know a lot. Sometimes I like to learn a little bit, learn a few things, so that I can give you guys good information to help you enjoy the game more. .17 Gs, which is a little bit heavier than Earth. 17% heavier to be precise. Now that we're here though, I can just get and transfer this cargo. Go ahead and send that over. Red Rover, send cargo right over, transfer. And then we can leave this behind and go back and pick up the other stuff. It's still over here. Might as well, right? It's free money. Just gonna pick up this canister of Bertrandite. I don't have my laptop over here. I can't remember how much Bertrandite sells for. Nothing beats a hot cup of tea in deep space. On this point, Frank, I totally agree. Okay, store the cargo hold. And we are on our way. Successful mission. Go ahead and fly back and turn those in. And make a bunch of money. Back to Bethke Camp. Locations, Bethke Camp. There you are. Zoom in. Lock destination. Up we go. Landing gear. Full throttle, full power to engines, and boost. Heading straight up.
Frame
we go.
shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. I need to get a little bit more clear of the planet before I can engage the FSD, so let's turn over to 30 degrees here. As we super cruise away from this mass. There we go. Now we're picking up speed. No longer mass locked.
Frame shift drive charging.
FK5 2550. So we're going to go turn this in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1. Engage. Sip of water. Someone made a comment on another channel about Elite Dangerous, and they were trying to describe it succinctly. And the best way to describe Elite Dangerous is, imagine you are Han Solo and you live in space and you do space stuff, but you had never met Luke Skywalker. That's a great way to explain Elite Dangerous. Sometimes you have to deal with federal stop and scans. Sometimes you get bounties on various planets for whatever reason. Sometimes you're just making trade runs. Okay, this time the course has stuck, and we are actually plotted all the way into Bethke Camp. 1,500 light seconds to traverse here, and we are done. Then I need to grab some lunch and get ready to edit some videos so I can post them. There's the old Milky Way galaxy, center of the galaxy over there. So now, I'll have to show it to my live stream guys. It occurs to me I haven't shown it to them yet. But by way of comment, you have to let me know what you think of my new intro sequence. And the credit sequence, for that matter. Just cruising along to Bethke Camp here. 10 seconds throttle back. I like how with Horizons they've made going to surface bases and installations and stuff. It is a little slower than going to a starport. There's obviously a reason why, if you're trading and doing missions and stuff like that, you might want to favor a starport because they're rather convenient. You just fly in there and can land, as opposed to a surface base where you end up. It takes longer, but it's not so much longer that it's completely boring and tedious. Normally we just slow down to enough speed to disengage the Super Cruise and, fly into a starport. But in this case, we're actually going to a surface installation. On a planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
So I have not seen any other channels out there that do... Well, that's not true. I've seen channels that occasionally do something like this with the control cam. But I haven't seen any channels that do it regularly. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to feature on this channel. I think it's going to be really unique for 2016. Now that I have accepted the fact that I can't... while I can do regular live streaming... I can do somewhat frequent live streaming. It just can't be on a schedule per se. So instead of having to worry about meeting a schedule for live streaming, I'm just going to live stream when I can.
Docking request granted.
And record everything in episode format. Rather than recording the episodes in private, I'll record them in public. I guess a nice little compromise. Alright, let's throttle it back, get ourselves configured for landing here. This is a 0.19G world, so I don't need to worry about it too much.
Landing gear deployed.
I deployed the landing gear a little prematurely. I'm not actually on final yet. I like to be on final approach before I put the landing gear down usually. So let's just pitch over like this. So it's leveled off. I went too far forward, I can tell already. Oh, not too bad though. Reverse a bit.
Docking
Down we go.
successful. Engines disengaged.
We got 3 missions to turn in from the same installation that we explored. For 250,000 credits. Finish 1. Finish 2. Finish 3. And that is going to be it for this particular episode of Elite Dangerous. That's it for our Horizon Season Episode 2 of Elite Dangerous. So until next time, I will say keep flying and stay shiny. I'm really looking forward to getting more episodes done. That's it for me. Signing off.